Hey everyone.
Hey guys, welcome to Obscure MCU. In this episode, I'll be covering the story of when T'Challa met Okoye on one of his first missions as the Black Panther. This story was told in the Black Panther prequel comic, published early 2018. Our story begins years ago in North Kivu, in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Congolese rebels are in open combat with United Nations peacekeepers. Unbeknownst to the combatants, their fight has led them to the outskirts of the Wakandan border. Just as the Congolese rebels have the UN peacekeepers cornered, T'Challa swoops in, disarming and neutralizing the fight. The remaining soldiers are left confused as to what just happened. And in the blink of an eye, the Black Panther disappears into the forest. Soon after, we see T'Challa arrive back in Wakanda, and is informed that his father has summoned him to his office immediately. The scene transitions to T'Challa's office, where he's watching a news broadcast featuring billionaire Tony Stark publicly declaring himself as Iron Man. T'Challa enters the room, and his father, with pride in his eyes, acknowledges T'Challa's swift adaptation to the mantle of the Black Panther, despite having held it for only a week. He emphasizes the gravity of the responsibility now resting on T'Challa's shoulders, underscoring that any public misstep will reflect on T'Challa and Wakanda as a nation, inadvertently exposing their secrets to the world. Expressing concern about the firefight incident, T'Challa asks if neutralizing everyone involved might have been a wiser choice to safeguard Wakanda's secrets. T'Challa responds, countering that perhaps he would have acted differently if his teachings had leaned in that direction. Pleased with T'Challa's principled response, T'Challa embraces his son, segueing to discussing Tony Stark's revelation as Iron Man. He urges caution, emphasizing the importance of discretion with Wakanda's advancements to maintain their position in the world. T'Challa reiterates that the Black Panther's true duty extends beyond protecting borders, as it is truly about safeguarding the lives of the people within them. As their conversation continues, T'Challa informs T'Challa about a recent intelligence report from their war dogs, concerning a hostage situation in South America. It turns out that the mercenaries responsible for the situation inadvertently captured 2 Wakandan spies. T'Challa entrusts his son with the mission to rescue the hostages, reiterating the importance of a quiet resolution. Prepared to depart in his jet, T'Challa is unexpectedly greeted by a young Dora Milaje soldier, who introduces herself as Okoye. Initially declining her assistance, T'Challa expresses skepticism about her presence, suspecting that she's been assigned by his father to report on his progress. Okoye pauses, and confirms T'Challa's suspicions. He thanks her for her honesty, recognizing that he can trust her to be straightforward and not hold back on her assignment. Several hours later, in the capital city of Paraguay, Okoye successfully tracks the signal of the captured Wakandan spies, and both she and T'Challa spring into action. During the confrontation with the mercenaries' thugs, and the subsequent rescue of the hostages, Okoye is suddenly struck in the back with a crowbar, flinging her across the room. Meanwhile, T'Challa faces off with the leader of the mercenaries named Xanda. To his surprise, Xanda manages to shoot him in the shoulder using a vibranium bullet, a detail unknown to Wakanda due to the spies' capture occurring before they could relay this vital information. With T'Challa wounded, and a gun aimed at his head, and Okoye caught off guard, one of the Wakandan spies is held at knife point. Utilizing the power of the heart-shaped herb, T'Challa moves swiftly, attempting to disarm Xanda just as she's about to pull the trigger. The redirected bullet grazes Xanda's accomplice, causing him to drop the knife, while Okoye swiftly incapacitates him with her spear. Taking advantage of the moment, T'Challa kicks Xanda in the face, allowing him and Okoye to flee with the remaining hostage. As they depart, more of Xanda's goons swarm in pursuit. T'Challa shields the hostages from bullets, swiftly dispatching the thugs in pursuit. Xanda's partner tries to attack Okoye using various tricks, but they prove ineffective against her. With the arrival of the police, Okoye attempts to follow Xanda, but T'Challa advises against it, choosing to let them lead them to their friends. They escape the warehouse undetected and return to their jet. Okoye apologizes for losing her composure, but T'Challa assures her they haven't lost anything yet. They swiftly catch up to Xanda's jeep, maintaining a low profile as they follow them to a docking bay where more of Xanda's men await. In a stealthy approach, T'Challa and Okoye sneak aboard for a final confrontation. T'Challa disarms Xanda and seizes her gun with vibranium bullets, but as a last attempt, she throws a grenade, but it fails to affect T'Challa. He catches her hand before she throws another grenade, allowing it to explode in her hands, defeating her. Simultaneously, Okoye engages in combat with the mercenary who had been troubling her. T'Challa slices off a rail, causing it to fall and crush the last mercenary. Back in Wakanda, T'Chaka expresses gratitude to Okoye before her departure. He acknowledges Okoye's report, praising T'Challa for showing wisdom and effectiveness in the field. T'Challa commends Okoye as a valuable asset, indicating that he'll be working with her going forward. T'Chaka expresses pride in his son's achievements while reminding him that there's still much to learn. That was the story of T'Challa and Okoye's first mission together, and how they met. What do you think? Would you have liked to have seen this play out in the movie? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching.